Let's go to the SEC championship game for this year. Texas favored by 3 points. Sorry, 3 points over Georgia. This game is in Atlanta, as it always is. A rematch. Georgia handled Texas pretty soundly earlier in the year. That's when Carson Beck wasn't playing very well. He was turning the ball over. But really, Georgia's defense was what won that game. They just completely manhandled Texas. It was a big welcome to the SEC moment. Since then, Texas has played really well. And since then, Georgia has been really inconsistent. But Carson Beck seems to have fixed his turnover problems. I think it's 11 touchdowns to 1 turnover in the last couple of games. We don't know about Etienne, if Travis Etienne is going, or Trevor Etienne is going to be playing. He's listed as questionable in the SEC's official injury report. We'll see if this goes, but it does feel like Texas is a lot better than the version that they were when they met the last time, and that Georgia is a lot more unpredictable than they were the last time.
Yeah, the ETN piece is going to be huge. Georgia has not been a consistent run game team anyway, but when they played Texas the last time, he played very well. They ran the football well. And so I think that's going to be one of the things that can determine the outcome of this game. I love the way you set it up. With Georgia, they are a roller coaster. They are absolutely a roller coaster. And what is tough for them is the games that they've had where Carson Beck has started to put it together, maybe their defense just doesn't show up the way that they need to. And then when Carson Beck wasn't playing very well, they were relying on their defense staff to make those plays. But I do want to zoom into the last time we saw them. I don't know if Georgia could go in there and win the same way that they did the first time they played Texas. They did not have to move the football very far at all because Texas could not stop turning the ball over. Texas could not get out of their own way. It was negative plays. It was turnovers. It was great field position for Georgia. And I feel like if Georgia is now in a game where Texas is playing better on offense, which we have seen, maybe even incorporating a little bit of that Arch Manning package that we saw against A&M, and Georgia has to drive the length of the field. I don't know. I mean, Texas's defense has played very well all year long. Statistically, they're ranked near the top in all of the important categories. It might get to be a tough day for the Georgia Bulldogs if they actually have to drive the field.
Right. And as we all remember, I mean, that was when Quinn Ewers was struggling so much that Arch came in, a little bit of a deer in the headlights look, and then Quinn came back into the game. So again, now you've both been in this situation against Georgia. They understand what they're up against. That one's going to be a heavyweight fight. Can't wait to watch it.